So I'm gonna restart the second section, the section meeting, the second meeting. So the first one was 3 o'clock, the second one is now 4 p.m. So here's where I'm gonna start from. Again, if you have gone through this, you don't need to stick around, it will be a repetition. So I'm gonna start by saying that I hope that everybody's well. I hope that we have everything under control there. We're gonna stick around and do this. And the idea today is just to give it a good try on GoToMeeting, see how it works. And I had first, before I start talking, I want to hear from you. So I do have 2 topics to cover, but before that, I would rather have you. Let me see, where are my topics here? Yeah, my topics are here. So I have 2 topics. One is about, actually both of them are about Visual Studio, okay? Where you can find Visual Studio download in case you don't have in your computers, and where you can go in case your computer is not very powerful and you need to use Visual Studio from a virtual machine at Centennial. I want to cover those 2 topics, but before I get my spiel going, I want to ask, are there any questions that you'd like me to address first initially? Osman, I think that you had some questions there about assignment 3, so do you want to ask them? I can definitely help with. Osman, if you want to type, you can. If you want to activate your voice, you can do that as well. You can try either way. I'm okay with that. Luana, welcome. I see you there. Hope you're fine. Who else? Andrea as well. I hope you're good, Andrea. Matthew, good to see you here. Vin, good as well. Hey, Luana. Okay, tweet parse. Hey, Andrea. Tweet parse method. Okay, so let me open the assignment. Give me 1 second. Let me just find that. By the way, can you guys give me a yes if you can hear me well? Can you hear me well? Is it breaking, or can you guys all hear me well? Awesome. Okay, so let me try here. Thank you, Andrea, Luana, Vin. Okay, awesome. Great. So let me see here. Assignment 2. Sorry, assignment 3. Okay, so Osman, I'm gonna try to address your question here. So let's see. Osman says, my question is about the tweet parse methods. What does it do? Okay, so tweet parse method. Let's go there. Parse. Okay. So I'm gonna read and then I'm gonna explain as I go through it. So tweet parse. You're gonna send a line there. So parse will accept the line from the file. So this is a public class method that takes a string. So you're gonna send the full string arguments. Like, I'm gonna open the file. So you're gonna send, let's say, each line, like this one that I have selected. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. So you're gonna send a line, and you're gonna break it down. See? And you're gonna, by breaking it down using the split method, you're gonna have different chunks of information. Those different chunks each chunk of information will be a property. So from that split, from the different segments of data that you have in your line, you're gonna create a new tweet. It will create a new tweet object, which will return, which will be the return of this method, will be you're gonna return a new tweet object with the splitted line. For instance, let's have a look at what a tweet class looks like. So we have ID, we have from, we have to, we have message, we have hashtag. So here we have, let's say, from Drake to Obama, message, go Raptors, go Raptors. Hashtag, let's see if there's a hashtag here. Actually, hashtag is Raptors, sorry. So Drake is from, Obama is to, message is go Raptors go, hashtag Raptors. This line is invalid, so you have to treat this well. This one here, from Tory to Drake, message, yes, Toronto will get them, hashtag Raptors. This one here, from Drake to Bieber, message, we pay too much taxes. We pay too much dough. Hashtag taxes. That's it. You break it down and you create a new tweet object, and that's the return. Osman, does it make sense? Does it make clear? You are confused by the name. You mean the name tweet? Yeah, think of a tweet as one message on Twitter. That's it. A message is from someone to someone. It has a message and it has a hashtag. That's about it. It's a tweet. It's one message, one tweet. I hope that this clarifies. Again, if you have a follow-up question, ask. Again, you can use the mic. If you have mic there, you can use the mic to ask as well, okay? So sometimes verbally you get your point across a little bit faster and better than just typing. So feel free if you want to ask verbally. Okay, no problem. So again, hopefully this worked out well for you. So again, if you have a follow-up question, let me know. I'll be checking the chats. For now, I'm gonna move forward with what I wanted to share today. So two things I wanted to share. To be quite honest, our main concern is that you have the tools that you need to have to go through the course. And what are those tools? Well, a computer, laptop or desktop, but a computer that you can watch this. Hopefully everybody that's here is able to watch this well. So a computer and Visual Studio, because you need Visual Studio to do the content, to do the exercises, to do the assignments, to do the test. So you need Visual Studio. On that note, I want to show you two things. One, how you can download and get the license of Visual Studio on Centennial. So I want to start with that one. For that one, you're gonna be using this link that I'm gonna post on the chat. So you can go to this link. When you access this link, and I'm gonna do that from my browser as well, it will ask you, you're gonna land on this page, you're gonna click on sign in. If you are already signed in on Centennial, it's not gonna ask you again, but if you are not on Centennial yet, it's gonna prompt you to log in with your Centennial credentials. Once you log in, you get redirected to this page that shows education get started. Where you go from here, you go to software. Under software, on the right hand side, you're gonna type Visual Studio. Now, the very first option is the one that you want, Visual Studio Enterprise 2019. You click there. On the far right side, you have the button to download. So you have to download the software first, and then as you install the software, you can click on View Key so that you can get the registration key of your product, and then you can enter that key when you are installing Visual Studio, so that you have a copy of Visual Studio that is legal and it's available. I think it's available for a year or so, so it won't expire that soon, you know. So I think you keep the software as long as you are a student. So that's how you download, you get the key, and you install Visual Studio. Okay. So the actual installation process, I'm not gonna walk you through. If you have any problems with the installation, let me know. But that's how you're gonna download it. Okay. Anybody has any questions about that? Has any problems with Visual Studio? Anyone? Again, it's a very important key application that we need to go through the rest of our course. Okay, awesome. In the last class, yes, we worked with Windows Forms. And we're going to continue that topic next week. You don't have the one that you told us. You don't have the one. The one what? The one option that shows Windows Forms? Is that the one that you mean? I'm gonna open Visual Studio here. Okay, so here's the thing. You have to go through the installation of Visual Studio again. And there is one option. Let me see if I can find that option here, because there are a bunch of checkboxes as you go through Visual Studio installation. Let me just see here if I can find which option you have to select there. Give me 1 second. There is one option there, Osman, that you need to select. I'm gonna do, see here, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna download Visual Studio Enterprise to my computer, and it will take a little bit of time, so it won't happen right away. But oh, actually, let me try to save this. Actually, maybe it will be quick. Let me see here. I'm going to run the installation, and I know that I already have Visual Studio, but I should be able to run it here. So let me see here. Yeah, it's gonna download something here, but I just want to make sure that I show you which option you need to select when you try to reinstall Visual Studio. That will make sure that it includes .NET Framework and Windows applications. So let this run, and we're gonna keep talking, and once this is done, I'll get back to you. So Luana is saying, Sorry to ask, but I came late to the meeting. I was wondering how it's going to be in summer. No, Luana, that's fine. We started a new meeting at 4 p.m. So you caught the meeting from the new meeting, the second meeting from the beginning. So summer, to be quite honest, Luana, I have no information about summer. Nobody in the meetings that I have participated so far, nobody mentioned anything about summer. So far, I'm getting ready for summer as usual. Now, I really don't have any information to provide at this point about summer. I'm assuming that you're gonna have regular summer. I don't know if it will be online or face-to-face, but I don't have any information at this point regarding changes about summertime yet. I have no information about that. Again, I'm assuming at this point that you're gonna have regular summer. By regular, I mean regular timelines in terms of summer, whether it's offline, whether it's face-to-face in class or online, I'm not sure. My guess at this point is it might be online, but to be quite honest, I have no information about that. Now, it's a great point. I'll ask around and I'll see what I can find, okay? So let me just write a note here. 1 second. I'll get to your second question in a second, Luana. Okay, Osman, let me see. So here's what I'm getting. I'm trying to install and I'm getting this. So let's see. Yeah, it's gonna download a bunch of stuff here, Osman. So I don't know how fast or how slow this will happen. Again, if I'm not able to show you what I mean, which options you have to select right away, I'll send you an email later, but let's just see how, yeah, it will take a little bit of time because it's 1.73 gigabytes. But again, I'll be monitoring this. Let's see more questions here. So to ask, okay, summary. Yeah. How about the final test? Okay, Luana, final test. We're gonna have final tests as usual, but you're gonna be doing the tests from home on your computer. We will be doing the test in our very last class of the semester, which will be during the week of April 13. So on the week of April 13, that will be the last class of the semester, which will have in the first 2 hours exercise. In the last 2 hours, we're gonna have the test, the same way as we did the midterm. Okay, does that make sense? Again, yes, okay, great, thank you, Luana. Again, it's very important for me to see you guys interacting on the chat as I ask a question, because I cannot see your faces. So again, I think that you can see mine, but I cannot see yours. So that's the only place that I can get some feedback from you is on the chat, okay? So as we wait for this Visual Studio download here, I'm gonna move forward with another point. So I just show you how you can download, where you can download Visual Studio. I owe you the option on what you have to select to install Windows app .NET frameworks, but we're gonna get to that. I want to cover a second point here. The second point is this. There is another link. In case, here's the thing. In case you have a slow computer, or in case you have a Mac, I'm gonna give you an option here where you can remotely, you can log in to a virtual machine inside Centennial. So it's a virtual machine. You can log into a Windows environment, and then you're gonna be able to use Visual Studio inside that environment. Again, this is useful in two situations. One, you have a Mac and you don't have Windows components, or two, you have Windows environment, but your Windows computer might be too slow to install Visual Studio because Visual Studio is a very heavy application. So I'm gonna give you a second link. The second link is this one here. I'm gonna put that in the chat. So this is the link. You can copy that to your browser. And when you do that, I'm gonna open in a different browser here. So I'm gonna copy that link over here. Here, you're gonna click on Class Apps Login. You're gonna click there. Actually, let me log out from here because I want to show you the login. So I'm just gonna revert back. I'm gonna click Login. Now, the credentials that you're gonna enter here are your network credentials. This is not your My Centennial credentials, your eCentennial credentials. No, this is your network credentials, the one that you use when you go to the college and you try to log in to one of the workstations. This is your username for the workstation, for the network, and your password, okay? So again, this is not the eCentennial login. This is the network login. So you're gonna sign in here. Once you do that, you have two options. You can click on Autodesk 2017 or Autodesk 2017-2. Those are Windows computers, virtual machines that you're going to be able to use Windows environment in Visual Studio as well remotely from the college. So you can click on the first one, for instance, and then you can click on Launch. When you click on Launch, let's see if it will. When I tried before, there were two options. One to download something. I don't see that anymore here. Okay, so when I tried this the first time, and you can check that on the first video, I saw two options. One was to download VMware. The other one was to use the browser base. So I selected to use the browser base. That's why I was not asked to download anything. So here in your browser, what you have is you have a Windows computer that you can do your coding. You can use Visual Studio 2017, not 2019, it's 2017, but it's very similar to VS 2019, okay? So you can open it. You don't need to sign in, you can just, not now, maybe later. And then you can start Visual Studio. And look at this. On Windows Explorer, you're gonna have access to your H drive, okay? So if you want to save things on your H drive, you can, or you can save locally. So you can very easily create your, I think that I had something created here already. No, so let's see here, new project. I'm gonna create a Windows Form app. Okay. Then you can do your coding here. Once you are done, what you can do is you can go to your files, close Visual Studio. Again, keep in mind that this is inside the browser, so you close Visual Studio inside. Now, what you can do is you can copy your application. You can zip it up, send to a zip folder, and then you can copy this application to your Google Drive, to Dropbox, to anywhere that you want to upload this. So you can go to the browser inside the virtual machine, and then you can say, okay, so I'm gonna use Dropbox. You can go to your Dropbox, and from there, you can upload, and you can get your code out of this virtual machine. I would advise not to leave code here, because most likely it will get deleted automatically. So if you do any coding here, make sure that you copy at the end of your session, make sure that you upload to a place safe that you can get your codes out of this environment. You can, again, you can go to the browser and you can just upload somewhere, okay? So again, I'm just letting you know about this because one, you might be using a Mac, or two, your computer may not be powerful enough. In those cases, you can use this environment to do your exercises, your assignments, and your tests as well. Okay? Any questions about this? I'll check. I'm checking the chat. Awesome, Jennifer. Again, do you have any question? Okay, Asmita has a question here. For the final test, do we have to submit the solution in real time? What if we have some problems with our computers and can't do that? Okay, Asmita, it's real time. We have a defined time. If you have problems, let me know when you are doing the tests. Let me know about them. But we're gonna have a time frame of 2 hours to start and finish the test. Okay? If you have a problem, again, let me know. Let's communicate. It's a yes, open communication, as Martin is saying. Thank you, Martin. Communication is key. If you have a problem there, of course we're gonna accommodate. You know, of course we're gonna accommodate. Now the test will be real time. But again, if you have a problem, yes, just let me know. I'll be online during the tests, and you let me know. Let me know, and we'll make things work for you. Okay? Don't worry about that. We'll make things work. Okay. So those were the 2 topics that I had to cover. Let me see if I had. Okay, Asmita, great. Let me see if there was anything else. The other thing, I will just, as I did with the last group, I'm just gonna open up the questions that have been asked during the form submission, and I'm just gonna recap a few of them. Let me see if there was something here that was not covered. How to reach me if you have additional questions. Two ways. My email address is in the homepage of the course shell. Email is the best way to reach me. I'm always on my email because I'm now working from my office. I always have my email around, so I'll definitely get back to you within 24 hours. 24 hours is already a lot, so I'll definitely get back to you before that, okay? And then again, we can always book a Skype. If you want to ask me questions via Slack, you can as well. Make sure that on Slack, make sure that you put something like this on Slack. I'm going to give an example. If you want to talk to me on Slack, make sure that you put it at my name, and then you say, ask me a question. Again, with at my name, I'm going to get an email automatically as well, so I don't miss any of that, but I will try to have Slack always open with me on my desktop, okay? But those are the 2 best ways. Final exam, as I said, it will be in class. It will be online, remotely, at a defined time in our regular class. This one I've addressed before. Some people asked if they can borrow a computer, a laptop from the college. I have it written here to ask them. I don't know about that. Final test, we have already discussed that. Okay, online sessions, I covered this one as well. If you have a Mac, again, those sessions that you're gonna have, they are recorded here as well. I'll be always providing the recording link afterwards. Again, very important that we keep our interactions, because it's a different vibe. Having only online, it's a very different vibe. It makes things harder for everybody. But hey, you know what? We have been given a lemon. So when we get a lemon, what we do? We do a very, very tasty juice, a very good lemon juice. Okay, so again, we have lemons, but we're gonna make the best juice that we can with this lemon that was given to us. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Again, it's 4:30. Any questions? Anybody wants to try anything? Wants to test anything? Yes, yes, Martin. Hopefully it takes okay. Got it, got it. No sharing. No, okay, self-isolation. Yes, yes. No sharing. No sharing of this juice. Just no. Keep the juice to yourself. Uh, I have actually, I have a banana here. I have my lunch, my snack. Again, if there is anything that anyone wants to test, want to give it a try, I'm looking to do everything on GoToMeeting. You're gonna see different instructors using different tools. I'm using GoToMeeting because I think I'm familiarized with the tool. I know that it's reliable. You know, I've used GoToMeeting with a lot of people before. It worked fine. Again, I think that hopefully you will find easy to use as well, but you're gonna see that different instructors will use different tools. Most likely some of your other instructions will be using a tool called Virtual Classroom, which is available within Centennial. I saw that tool. I cannot say that it's better or worse than GoToMeeting. It's just a different tool. And again, we may have hiccups, we may have some, I don't know, some audio problems. Hopefully everybody's at least able to hear me out. But yeah, that's a tool that we're gonna be using at least for our course. Okay, again, hopefully it will work out well. Perfect. Again, you see here's the other thing with GoToMeeting. If there is something in your codes, I don't know, that you want to show me, Martin, do you have? I mean, I'm gonna try with you, Martin. Let's see if you're gonna give a try that. I'm gonna give you, Martin, presenter access, and what you can do is you can, if you want, you can share your screen. So I'm just gonna again maybe pick a screen there, Martin, that you are okay to share. Just to give this a try, I can right click on you. I can make you presenter. Let me see, and you will have the option to share your screen with me, and I can have a look at your code. So again, we can do this to share each other's screen, so I can have a look at your code, I can troubleshoot your codes. But again, you don't have to do that, but in case you want, I just remember to give this a try. Let me see here. It seems that you are sharing, Martin, but I cannot see it. Let me see here. Who's talking? Oh, I think that I just made you presenter, but so let me ask for a volunteer. Is there any volunteer there that would like to, just for test purpose, that would be able to test with me screen sharing of your site? No problem, Martin. That's okay. Anyone who can volunteer for that. Let me see here. Okay, Jennifer. So I'm gonna try with you, Jennifer. Okay, so I'm gonna make you presenter. So you should see, Jennifer, some sort of pop-up or a message there, and it's gonna ask you which screen you want to share. It may ask you to download a plugin to your computer there. Okay, perfect. I can see already. So I think I can maximize it. Yes, awesome. I can see perfectly. So again, we can use this, and I think that the rest of the group can see as well. So we can do this. Yes, it is working, Jennifer. Thank you for that. So you can use this to share your screen with me, to share your code with me, if you want to show me something during exercise. Again, this is a way that you can do that. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for that, Jennifer. I'm gonna take it back here. Yes. So let me see if I can make it myself again. So make me presenter, and okay, perfect. So I'm sharing my screen again, and I see the chat. Awesome, awesome, great, great. Okay. So guys, I think that's it from me. Again, if there's any other test that you want to do, I think that the test went fine. Any last questions before, like I said, before we go? Again, I'm here still for the next half an hour to help anybody or address any questions. Actually, let me look at Visual Studio here. Okay, so let me see if Osman is still around. Osman. Okay, I'm gonna give this a try here, Osman. So I'm gonna click on modify and see if I can see the option that you have to select on Visual Studio. Okay, great. So you need to make sure, let's see here. Okay, so ASP.NET Web Application, you need to make sure that this is selected. Not only that, but on the right-hand side, make sure that you have .NET Framework already marked down, that you have those marked down. .NET Framework 4.6, I think that's what you need to have there. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, so you need to have .NET Framework 4 or something, development tools, at least one of those, either this one or 4.6.1, 4.6.2, one of those, but at least one .NET Framework 4 selected. That's what is missing in your environment. That's why you don't see Windows App .NET Framework. It's because you don't have this selected. So have at least one selected, and then you're going to be able to develop Windows application under .NET Framework on your environment, on your Visual Studio as well. Okay? Great. So Osman, did you get what I'm saying? Do you have any questions? Awesome, awesome. That's great. Again, give it a try. If you get stuck, let me know. I can always give you a hint, okay? Great, great. Awesome. So again, guys, that's it from me. Any questions, anything? If not, that's fine. Again, have a great rest of the day. Have a good weekend. Take it easy, one day at a time. And start next week. We are back. We're back together. And again, take it easy, take it slow, take it one day at a time. And we're gonna get through this. Okay, one way. Perfect, Martin. Awesome, awesome. Martin, just a quick note. If you want to stick around, Martin, I know that you wanted to talk to me about some stuff. So, I don't know, if you have time, I'm okay. I have time. So, again, I'll leave it up to you. We can talk next week. If not, again, we can have a quick chat if you want. Up to you. I'll leave it up to you. Jennifer, thank you for the help here. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend. Okay, Martin. So I'll check my email then. Again, thank you everybody for joining. I'll make the video available as we get done. Thank you, Yanu, Sona, thank you, Matthew, Martin as well, Luana, Joshua, Jinzu, Jennifer, Asmita, Andrea. Again, great to have you around. I'll see you all next week. If any questions pop up, by all means, send me an email. I'm always around. Always trying to get back to you as quickly as I can. Martin, if you are... Okay, no problem. Okay, no worries, Martin. So again, I saw your email. We can reconnect. I'll be around. So I'll do this. I will have my Skype open. I'll send you my Skype ID, and if you are around later, you can chime in, you can buzz me, and hopefully I'm around, and then we can catch up. Okay? Great, great. Awesome. Okay, so have a good one. Have a safe errands. Let's put it this way, and I hope to hear from you. Okay, Andrea, Asmita, Matthew, I'll be leaving now. Anything else that I can help any one of you with? Yes, Asmita. See you next week. Have a great weekend.